Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to do some awesome things with awesome synthesizers because they're awesome and you're awesome, and that's a lot of awesomes. But we're going to make the synth lead pad thing from Fredigan's Still Breathing on the Nina, and it sounds like this. So let's get into it. So first up, obviously, we're going to want to go to load, and we're just going to load a basic patch. I'm going to play the MIDI as we go, so then we can hear the sound being shaped, and then hopefully you can see which steps are doing what, and yeah. So here's the super basic synth to start with. Obviously, we want to go over to the layer, and we're going to go to units. We're going to go to poly mode to start. Bit tongue-tied, but let's go to poly mode, and we're going to set that to mono, unison voices. We're going to crank this up to 12, so we're going to utilize all the voices on the Nina. Let's go to detune, and we'll go with 13. I found that once I start going past 13 voices for that much unison voices, or sorry, that much detune for those many unison voices, it kind of gets into no man's land where it's kind of getting a little too crazy. But just keep that in mind with the synth that you use to recreate this, that if you kind of go too far, it starts to get a little bit too wavy. So we're good with this. Let's go exit there, and we'll get the music going again. So for the two oscillators, we're going to keep them as they are, and then we are going to start by just increasing the attack. I don't know if you could pick it up if you're not using headphones or monitors, but there's like a little tiny click, and that usually is indicated by the attack being too low. So when the sound is open and then it tries to close again, it will get like that little clicky sound, which can be good, but for this, we don't want it like that. So let's go with that. Without with the rest of the voices, we're going to actually go with the noise, and we're going to increase that to full, and then we're going to go to type, and we're going to go to XOR. If I turn down these, so it's just the noise. You can hear it's kind of a noise, but it's not really, so. Let's pull the envelope generator one amount back a little bit. Drive is going to be up to full. We're going to keep the overdrive on as well. Attack for the envelope generator 1, which is going to affect the filter, we want to start to increase that. So we kind of want that sucking in feel sort of thing. Increase the release on that VCA envelope generator. And we're kind of getting close into the ballpark. We're going to pull the sustain down a little bit. And then for the effect, we're not going to use the chorus, which comes like as the default patch. Let's head over to type, and then we're going to go to delay. The time, we're going to pull that down a little bit. We'll keep the sync rate at 4, and then let's go feedback. We're going to keep it at 41. So So I think it's getting pretty close there. From there, it's just sort of dialing in where you want the filter cutoff to be. And I think it's pretty much there. One of the other bits you might want to do from there is come along and we're going to add just a little EQ. Take out some of those super subs. And maybe just add a little reverb on there as well. So pull down the wet amount. So I think that's it. It's super quick one for this one. If you want these samples, I'm going to take the delay off. But if you want the raw samples, I'm going to leave a link down below for the whole sample instrument. And because if you want that sort of analog goodness. But as you can see, it was a super easy synth to create. You can take these techniques and put them into any hardware synth that you have or plugin. So hopefully I've inspired you to create something today. And until next time, see you later.